see my screen and everything's clear. Okay, we're just going to give it a few more minutes for a few more people to come in, guys. Thanks for everyone for showing up. I'm going to apologise in advance. I'm actually dying with the flu, so if I start having a coughing fit or something, I'll try and mute my microphone. Excellent. One of the things I noticed actually is we're ahead of schedule. We in week 2 we covered 2 webinars. So in the Facebook group this week I'm probably going to start a new poll saying we're definitely going to do 1 or 2 extra webinars covering different topics, or going over some of the topics we already covered in more detail. There's going to be more on that this week. I still see a few more people come in, guys, so let's give it another minute. It's great to actually see a lot of people coming on with their launches within the group. There's some great products coming out, some great JV pages I'm seeing. Some excellent results from people. Just a reminder, actually, I'll probably cover this in the webinar, but after the webinar you can directly log in and you have the PowerPoint presentation of the webinar, the PDF of that, and the homework sheet. Also the 4 or 5 resources that I talk about in this webinar. So we're going to start now, guys. Week 4, JV attraction. So why do you want JV partners on board your launch? Some marketers actually turn a blind eye to JV partners and say, I'm going to build my business without them because I don't want to get involved in all the politics. If you have to promote me, I have to promote you, etc. Personally, they're either missing a piece of the pie or they're doing it in another way. I think JV partners are a very important part of growing your business a lot faster. Basically, more traffic, more sales, more customers, more revenue, and most important, faster business growth. If you want to go out, let's say your own way and you want to get 1,000 buyers onto your list, and obviously the only way to do that is actually by advertising without JV partners. It can be done, but you would have to look at it saying, okay, I'm going to have to bring 5,000 people to my opt-in list, for example, and I'm going to have to make 1,000 sales. So it could be done in a month or 2 months or less. With JV partners, this can be done overnight. So that is the big difference. So 5 reasons why the majority of launches struggle to sell more than 100 units. And this is the truth. 80% or 90% of the launches out there do not sell more than 100 units, even with WSOs. So I'm just going to actually name the 5 reasons. Just keep these in mind when you're looking over your own launch plan. So once the product is complete, they go live, hoping affiliates are going to notice the launch and promote it. And the end result will be 20 sales from the product creator's effort. For example, if it's a WSO and they've bumped it a few times, or if that product creator already has a list and they send traffic to it. And maybe the chance of 1 or 2 affiliates jumping on board and selling traffic, the end result will be poor and it would be a failure. So the solution for basically problem number 1 is give affiliates 3 weeks notice. If not 6 weeks or 8 weeks notice or 10 weeks notice, the more notice you give affiliates, the better. We've looked back over some of the launches this year, and there was actually a discussion in a group recently. We were looking at a launch that did over 300k, and it all came down to basically timing and giving people enough notice. Reason number 2, the product pricing is wrong. For example, offering 50% commission on a product that is below $10. If an affiliate sees that, in general, they're going to walk away. So in the case, an end result is pretty much the same. You're only going to get a handful of sales, and a small minority of affiliates, if any, are going to jump on board. The easy solution for this is price your front-end product to sell and attract affiliates. If you're aiming for 1,000 sales with a PDF course, let's say $7 to $9.95 dive sale is the best selling price for volume. Offering affiliates 100% commission will encourage them to jump on board. So more or less, if your goal of the launch is to get 1,000 buyers in and sell your PDF report just to build that buyers list, this is the best format. Obviously, if you've got a software that's $47, it's different. We've covered all that in the pricing structure. Number 3, having a high or mid-priced recurring membership site as the front-end product, more when the affiliate thinks the retention rate will be low. I've seen this more and more, and the launches in general are not that successful. Again, lower end results because it's a recurring membership, especially if it's like $27, $47. Like anything over 27, I think, is a very, very low retention rate, especially if it's not live training, live coaching. I've actually refused 2 products in the last week alone because it was priced at $47 a month, and from what I've seen, it would have only sold at $17. So the solution here is test conversions and get feedback from your members. See how long they stay for the second payment. So if your stats are good, it can be promoted. So my point here is, if you have a recurring membership site and you think it's a value of $37 a month and members are going to stick around, test it, show your stats to your affiliates, and obviously you're on a winner. Use the membership site as an upsell in your funnel and create front-end products to continue to feed the membership site as an OTO. This is very, very common, something I would do in my own business, and it works perfect because affiliates see that there's recurring inside the funnel, so it's actually a plus for affiliates as well, and it's a plus for your own business as it's recurring income. Continue getting your own traffic and take all of the recurring commission. I would look at, I would put, let's say, majority of my launches, say nearly all of my launches, the affiliates would bring in 80 to 90% of the sales, where my download PLR membership site, 80% of the sales in this case I would have brought in myself because I'm just consistently driving traffic to it. It takes longer to make your money, but again, it works over time. If you're to ask me what's the best thing to do, is obviously all 3 if possible, but obviously regarding what type of product you have, whether it's a membership site or not, you should always be trying to get your own traffic to your offer as well. So number 4, having a crappy looking sales page or using noticeable PLR graphics. I was trying to think of a better word than crappy, but I think that's the easiest way to put it. If your sales page looks like it's been designed by a 2 or 3-year-old and it's just wrong, just don't put it out there. It's very easy with plugins like OptimizePress, WP Affiliate Builder, and also a professional graphic designer will do it for $200, $300. So the solution for this is follow what works, follow what is unique, simple or standard, all will convert. I'm just going to show you 3 examples here, guys. Simple is a warrior forum. Basically, I launched this warrior forum thread a week ago, I think, and at the start it was converting. It was only a low priced product, but at the start it was converting at around 38%, and I ended up getting over 200 buyers in total, I think, from it. But you can see it's only text, it's only headline, bold, a few bullet points, and an add to cart. There was an image in there, for some reason it's gone. So this simple works. You would see a lot of marketers do it, like Jason Parker, Sean Mize. Their sales pages are like these. They're SEO friendly and they're obviously free to create when it's like this. Let's go with something a little bit more unique. This is actually one of our students, Rick. Rick got, as far as I know, Global Web Solutions. And these guys do really good, professional, unique designs. It doesn't look like other sales pages, but I've seen their designs in the past and they do convert. My connection's a little bit low. I'll just give that a second to load. Yes. You can see it's images, images. It's a wide sales page. It's very, very unique graphics on it. I really like this top part here. This is another option. Okay, and let's just go to the standard sales page. This is the format I generally use, and they are so easy to create. So again, guys, header, logo, video, you know, if you look at the page, there's not a lot to it. All it is text, image, but there's a flow to it. The colors are right. It converted really well. Now, okay, they're good looking pages. Let's just look at two bad examples to give you an idea of the point I'm trying to make. Let's go this example. Red, blue, black text, bad image, hosted on JVZoo. Again, you're not gonna buy that, especially if it's a marketing product and you're trying to teach someone. Here's another example. Okay, we've got a video, but it's just blue text, ebook cover, and badly put together testimonials. You can see this might have did well in the Warrior form, but how I came basically, I don't know who created these products, but how I came across these guys, there's two easy ways to follow suit in everything you do. If you go to JVZoo Successes, I put the links in here, and it's also available inside the members area. Sorry, I just got to log in first. I'm going to do a quick questions and answers once I cover these 5 reasons. And okay, basically I just went viewed all the products, and I'm on page 11. But all these products, you can see the conversion is 7%, the EPC is high, they've all sold over 1,000 copies. So it's very easy to come along and check out the sales pages and see what looks good and what doesn't. Click view sales page. I'm just going to open up 2 or 3 here. Coming soon. This wouldn't be an amazing looking sales page, but it did okay. Plain, it worked, and it's got proof elements. And these are high converting pages because of the timer. I've seen these well. Right. On the other hand, if you go to failures, you're going to see all the products that have sold pretty much 0 copies or only 10 copies. And if you look at your sales page and you compare it to one of these and it looks like one of these, you need to do something about it. The one thing I noticed here, guys, there was over 25,000 products listed in JVZoo. I was actually on 10,000 there. So my point here is that 15,000 of these products never sold even 1 copy. And by following these rules, you can obviously avoid that and get more than 100 sales, more than 500, etc. So, rule number 5, the most obvious, not providing email swipes for affiliates to use. You can do everything correct, you can have an amazing product, everything would look well on the sales page, and I've seen it with people come along, click to check out the JV tools and they have none. It makes it very, very difficult for the JV partner to promote. Unless you've got a huge affiliate following and they're used to writing their own email swipes, the affiliates are probably not going to jump on board. So the solution, email swipes are a must-have. Do not launch a product without providing at least 2 email swipes. I highly recommend use your banners because people will put them up on their blogs inside a membership area, which is actually better because they're less likely to remove them. So that's a chance of ongoing traffic. If you want to go further, you can do blog posts, Facebook campaigns, pre-sale emails, embedded video reviews, bonuses, rebrandable PDFs, signature links, etc. Anything to make the affiliate more, help you make more sales. So the thing about that, how to get more ideas and help would be, again, just check out all the JV pages of the top sellers. What are these guys offering their affiliates? And you will find a lot of guys are offering a video that you can embed with their affiliate link. That's just a really good idea if you've got the product for it. So guys, have you any questions before we move on to the next slide? My biggest problem is having 25 pages opened at once. What sells to affiliates? Okay, what sells to affiliates is the right price. Basically, if the affiliate looks at the promotion and said, I can earn between $1 or $2 plus by promoting this product. If you have 100% on the front-end product on a PDF, that's $7, and that PDF is converting at 10%, that keeps the affiliate more or less, they can earn 70-cent EPC. If you have normal upsell there for $17 and $47 and they're getting 60% or 50%, that'll increase their EPC. So a product that converts is one thing. A product that converts, that is in their niche, which we're going to get into that within this webinar. The next thing would be JV prices help, but they're not going to make or break your launch. Promotional tools will help them obviously promote your product, giving them enough notice. And not the most important thing I think with JV partners is actually relationships as well. Excellent. Okay, guys, where do you find affiliates? There's one thing I'm not mentioning this, and at the beginning is Facebook ads. So that's at the very end, which will explain. You find affiliates in the Facebook groups. You find them in the Skype groups, the Warrior Forum, the Launch Calendar boards, and the JV mailings. So we're going to go through these basically one by one. Here's a link to the Facebook groups. If you type in JV group, or you can type in affiliate group or product launch group, you're going to find 50, maybe 100 groups in total. My recommendation is join the groups that, let's say, have 200 to 2,000 members and that you see people promoting. You can see here I'm a member of basically majority of the groups, and realistically everyone here should be as well. They're all absolutely free to join and it only takes 2 minutes. So that's the easiest way to get into these groups. You will, now I'm actually going to just go through a few of these groups. We had 1 or 2 members that joined the groups and they go in and the members are booing them. What did I do wrong? It is very, very important, guys, to remember to read the rules of these groups. For example, let's take this first group, the rules. Please read the rules before posting. It's not there for anything. You will see that majority of people are not posting offers. This is the official launch. So basically you can only post your offers in this group. If you want to go further and reach out, make connections, which we're going to talk about. You go in and you comment on these posts, you congratulate people if they had a successful launch, you like comments, you offer value. That's Facebook. It's pretty much for everyone is now, guys. It's very, very powerful. If you don't have the connections, the easiest way is just get out there and make them. I'm going to cover Skype groups. I'm just going to put over my Skype here. Okay, in Skype, Skype is becoming less and less active for, there's an awful lot of ad swap and solo groups, and I think most people went to Facebook. And I used to be in about 50 groups. I've cut it down to about 6 now. Now, there is 2 really very good groups in this. There's Awesome IMers, which is the IM Wealth Builders, and there's another one called Simon Warner's Magical Marketing Group. You can go in there and pitch your launches if you want, but it's not really what it's for. There is a lot of people helping each other out in there, upcoming information, get review copies. Personally, I can't add you to these groups because they are only allowed 300 members. You can see this one here is 289. But if you get involved in the Facebook groups and you start to know these marketers, you can ask, can you be added to the groups? If anyone wants to be added to the other groups that I have here, just send me a message on Skype and I'll definitely add you. You can actually pitch your launches on there. You, again, get to know more people. Okay, just guys, someone said I'm cutting out. I just want to make sure the sound is clear. The sound quality is good enough for everyone? Audio is okay? Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Okay, well I definitely will be recording it and editing it. Next, okay, we covered Facebook and Skype, very popular, very easy. Warrior Forum, Warrior Joint Ventures. I used this actually 3 or 4 years ago, promoting a site to get JVs on board, and it was effective. So I only came across it the other day again. You can actually post your launches here and get affiliates on board. It's an active forum. It's full of JV partners. As far as I can see it, there's not a lot of people doing it. If it takes 15-20 minutes to post and get more affiliates on board, make more connections, definitely do it. Launch boards, IM Launcher. Now we all know we have Munchai and we have JV Launch Calendar as well, but I want to talk about IM Launcher in this case. Thanks, Leo, for your feedback on the audio. I'll definitely look into that. I'm just going to load this site, guys. It's a launch board site, but it's also a community similar to Warrior Forum. So you can actually add all the members as friends. Again, you can comment on people's posts, etc. 100% free to join. You get your profile up there, be active there. Again, it's just going to make more connections. And a JV mailing. Dear JV Notify Pro, I've never used it personally. I have an account there, but it's only a free account. I got feedback from one person who used it within this group, and they said they were not that impressed with when they paid for a JV mailing. I actually get these in my inbox, and I do pay a bit of attention to them. My point would be if you get one mailing that brings on 1 or 2 affiliates, that affiliate could bring in $500 in sales or more. It's definitely worth spending that $47 or whatever it is to get the mailing out. Your other option is within these Facebook groups, so the minute you get to know marketers more, or if you already know marketers who have an affiliate list, you can actually just approach them. I've got a product coming out. Would you be interested in mailing your affiliates and letting them know about it? If you had an affiliate list, you could swap, or you could say, I'm willing to pay you. I know definitely there's a lot of marketers mailing each other's affiliate offers. Okay, guys. Another, how to approach affiliates. We all get approached by, I would definitely 5 to 10 different affiliates every day, and some of them we build connections with, and obviously some I just have to walk away. Be professional, understand people are busy, but give time for responses. Don't pitch anything straight away. Be sociable. These are all basically, they're common sense enough. Target the right ones. This is part of the exercise in actually this webinar, and this is super, super important because personally I'm only interested in promoting products that are going to help my subscribers and that my subscribers are interested in. We're going to go through some examples. So guys, I want you to understand that these are just examples. Everyone is different and you will always get different responses. I'm looking at it in my point of view, but I'm just, when I go over these examples, I would not take anything personal from it. So if you look along the lines, think of it along the lines, I don't mind if the affiliate does not promote my launch this time around, but in the next 3, 6 or 12 months the connection is made and he might decide to promote it. Then think long term, and this is something I realized in my business. They used to annoy me at times because I would make the connection with an affiliate, I would get to know him, we'd actually become friends, I would promote his product. He wouldn't promote mine. I would promote his net product. He wouldn't promote mine. And then after 6 months, he started promoting my products. And other affiliates, it took actually 1 year. And this is more like the heavy hitters. They want to see that you're going to last in the industry more than 3 months or 6 months. They want to know that you're going to be able to support them more than once. And this is required at times. So I think that hopefully everyone's in this, guys, for the long term, and definitely not a few years, so it's worth the time. So here's some bad examples and some kind of the way people hit me up. It would be, hey Kev, thanks for the ad, got a launch happening tomorrow and paying 100% commission. Can you promote? Common, guys. What's wrong with this? Right, we'll start with grammar. I'm not the best on that anyway. Spelling, I'm not the best on that. But most important, what's the product? I've no idea what the product is. How much is the product? I've no idea. The price? I've no idea who this guy is. He just added me. Is there any upsells? Can I have review access? There's just so much wrong with that request. And, you know, as I said, we are busy. So should I spend time explaining to this Facebook user that I need all this information and that his approach is wrong? Or should I just pass? A lot of the time, guys, with that, I would just basically pass. I'd be on to help one of you guys or something. Another example. Hi, Kevin. Hi, name, Facebook user. What you doing? I would have no answer. I got a launch coming up, here's all the details. It's again, why ask what am I doing? And it's a bad start, it's a boring pitch. Unless the product, I would probably check out the JV page just for interest. Unless it's a magic fit, which I would say there's a 5% chance, I probably would pass again. So another one last bad example. Hi Kevin, I got a product launch happening next week and looking for some people to review it. I know you guys, a lot of people want reviews for your products as well. Would you be interested? Also looking for some JV partners. Here's the details. Asking your JV partner to review your product and promote it all into one message is a really bad idea. It's probably giving them the indication that the product's not complete yet, or it's not being tested, or there's no feedback. So again, you're more than likely to pass. So here is, we're going to do a good approach if you've already made the connection first. So I'll say it again, I'm not a fan of pitching my launch to someone who just added me as a friend on Facebook. I like to give it a few weeks at least. That's just me, guys. But anytime I see a launch leaderboard on Facebook, I make sure everyone on the leaderboard is in my friends list. I don't personally thank them for adding me afterwards. I get a lot of, I add a lot of people on Facebook. And I would say, hey, thanks for the ad. I'd say, yeah, no problem. I don't personally reach out, and some people do not reach out either. But I'm going to show you that actually quickly. I'm just going to kind of pick up one leaderboard. Okay, for example, you've got 19 others tagged in this post who are affiliate marketers. So if you're not friends with any of these, for example, I should be friends with him, and I should be friends with him. You can just add them as a friend. The connection is made. If you get in the habit of doing that every day, you realize that you have 1,000 or 2,000 affiliate marketing friends after a few months or whatever, guys. I'm sure you get the point. Okay, that's one method. From here, you can get their attention in the groups or comment on one of the posts they're tagged in. For example, a leaderboard on my Facebook profile. All these affiliate marketers are looking at this. You want to get your name out there. Post a comment. It's that simple. Obviously, if the comment is sociable, there's nothing wrong with it. For example, congrats on winning second place in the contest. Congratulations on a great launch. If someone's in the same area, they live in the same country, the same state, whatever, you have a connection there, use it to just kind of break the ice. Just find something which you can connect on. Okay, guys. So this is the approach. Sorry, that was the approach, guys, if you've not made a connection. This is the approach if you've already made a connection. And this would be a similar approach I would use, and a similar approach that I get every day from all my JV partners. There's sometimes the small talk, but usually it is actually straight to the point. Hey Kevin, how's it going? I just want to let you know about the launch I've coming up next week. It's a really cool software we've spent months working on, which allows you to do X, Y, and Z. It's a killer product and a massive funnel. There's excitement in that first line, guys. When you read it, here's the launch details, launch date. This is just an example, obviously. Front-end price, OTO price, OTO2 price, commission. We've got some cash prizes up for grabs. Here's a link to the JV page. If you want a review copy, just let me know. There's a product demo video on the JV page. So what is right with that? Soft intro, not required, but it helps. Product information, 100% required. The date, 100% required. The funnel information, I would like to know that. There's upsells if we're going to make more money. Cash prizes, all as a winner. Link to the JV page. You've got to send a link to the JV page, because if you don't, the first thing I'm going to ask, if I have time to reply, would be, can I have a link to the JV page? All the info on the JV page, all the information is there. Basically everything is in this little small message. Less small talk and straight to the point. So obviously guys, you can see the difference between that response and this kind of introduction. So, okay, guys, before we continue to the next part, have you any questions on anything I just covered? Excellent. Right. Well, here, if you have any questions, please post them, guys. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to run a poll, and it is what I said at the very start of this webinar was target the correct affiliates. I can't remember which slide it's in. There we go. Target the right ones. And this is obviously going to increase your chances of getting a response and getting them on board to promote. So one way to do it is, I always say build up a list of affiliates that are potential JV partners, whether it's a list of 20 or a list of 50 or a list of 100. I tend to do it for every launch, and I kind of tend to refresh the list of statistics every 3 months or so. One way is obviously go to JVZoo and watch the leaderboards. We've covered all that. Go to the Facebook groups, watch what's going on there. But one kind of method I kind of just came across this morning was if you just Google search, if anyone knows anything about SEO, they'll know this works pretty well. All you're doing is searching the JVZoo site inside the folder affiliate contests, and you're putting in a keyword. So if we just remove, we've got 1,300 contests here, which we can actually go and see who's on the leaderboard and start contacting these people. I'm just going to launch this poll now. And what I'm going to let you guys do is choose the niche, because it's very important. I'm not going to pick list building or anything myself. I'm going to let you guys choose what you want it to be. So pick the list, and I'm going to leave this run for a minute in total, and another 40 seconds left, and obviously the most votes, we're going to work from there. And so far it's 25% for everything. Okay, list building is becoming popular. Okay, I'm just going to read the questions, guys, here while I'm waiting for the rest of the people to vote. Should I start building a contact already while my product is not ready? 100% yes, definitely. As I said, it could take 3-6 months before these affiliates come around, and you can start adding, 20 contacts every day. As I said, just add them as a friend, start being friendly to people. If people ask you, what are you doing? Say you're working on a product, and from there they're going to say, okay, please let me know when your product is ready. So make the connections, the sooner the better. Okay guys, I'm going to stop that poll. Basically, list building was the most popular, followed by video, so I'm going to go with list building for this. And I'm going to close the poll. Okay, so go to Google, search JVZoo affiliate contests, and inverted commas, I'm going to put in list building. Other keywords we can use for this would be email marketing, email, of course. All I'm really looking for is anything that shows up, and generally it will be the product title. So just opening a new tab, opening a new tab, new tab, new tab. I'm just going to open up the first page. Oops, okay, I lost Google, but anyway. Right, not enough stats for a JV contest, not enough stats. This will always happen, of course. You're not going to find them on every one of them. Okay, there we go. First, I think is easiest is just into Notepad. Well, actually Excel would be better. Let's go into Excel. So guys, my exercise here is to build, I'll show you how easy it is to build up a list of, let's say, 30, 50 affiliates potentially are interested and proven to promote and convert for products in the list building niche. Hopefully I find my name on some boards. Excel is a very, very good program. I'm using it more and more every day. Well, actually, Google Drive is good. Excel is very good for removing duplicates. So obviously you will find a lot of emails this way. And if someone, you might ask the question, guys, how do I email these people or how do I contact them? The worst thing to do would be obviously to start spamming these guys with emails and will you promote my product? Again, it would be reach out to these people on Facebook. Reach out to people who are in your niche or not in your niche, because let's say 2 years down the road, you decide to launch a product in another niche. But these were the people you would directly approach. Okay, I'm just going to see how many I've got there. I've got 46, but if I just remove duplicates, let's see. Just name position. Name. Okay, 1 duplicate found, not too bad. Okay, right, so from here I'm just going to resize this. And I don't need position. I'm just going to click remove duplicates. I reckon there should be more. No. Okay, so very, very simple. From here, copy, paste. We want name, Skype, Facebook. So Facebook, link to their Facebook profile. If you can, find out their Skype ID, add them on Skype. Easiest way to do this is every single one of these guys launch products. Every single one of these guys have a JB page with their contact information. Usually it will be Facebook, Skype or email. You can put email in your records, but I just use my JB list for that. Most important would be informed. Are they informed about your launch? If you've sent them a personal message on Facebook and Skype, your answer here would be yes or no. Obviously, next would be interested. Confirmed. And if you really want to cover it, and this is what I recommend doing, is follow up. So, follow up. First approach would be inform them. Let them know about the launch, hit them up. If you post a direct message to someone you don't really know, they might not reply, and it will leave you with a very confused interested. You won't know what to put there. If you get a reply, it's going to be, yes, I'm interested, I can promote, or sorry, but I'm too busy, my schedule is full. So again, we're just going to presume it's yes. If it's no, obviously you just don't even bother with these. You don't ask them again, you don't follow up with them. You can at a later date with your next launch, but if they told you no, accept that. If it's yes, let's say a week before the launch, 3 days before the launch, or whatever, in around these dates, you contact them and say, hey, are you still on board for the launch? Do you need anything? Here's an update on what's going on. So after you contact them, they're going to say probably, yes, everything's good, I'm all confirmed. And the follow-up would be, let's say, 20 minutes after launch or 2 hours after launch or the very next day, have you followed up with these JV partners and saying, the launch is live, we're converting at XXX. And this is nothing got to do with email marketing, guys. This is the best approach to get, build relationships with affiliates and actually get them to promote your product. So, as you can, that list was very, very easy to create. Now, I know 95% of the people on this list. That doesn't mean you shouldn't reach out to them. Reach out to everyone. Okay, any questions about this basically spreadsheet here? One a day, after my launch, I've actually followed up with mails, yes or no, and the next one would be EPC. The next one would be sales. That's very useful because you can have someone that ends up sending you 2,000 or 3,000 clicks and it's bad traffic. So another one I'd actually have would be number of clicks. So you'd have a guy who sends 2,000 clicks and his EPC is 1 cent. He's only made 2 sales. You don't really want to inform this guy about your next launch. He's going to make your stats look bad. When you have your stats like this and you see another guy who's made 100 clicks and he's made $1 EPC, he's made 10 sales, this is the guy you want to obviously build a better relationship with. Okay, just let me see, is there any questions? Okay guys, any questions, just work away with them. Again, the link to that Google is inside the members area underneath resources for the webinar replay. So we're just going to move on to the next slide. Okay, we've built the list. Okay, we're going to talk about contests and prizes. I know it's something that keeps coming up in the group, and there's actually a lot of talk about it on Facebook of what's correct and what's not, and people are always saying stuff. The best thing and my highest recommendation here is to do exactly what you are comfortable with. If you are not comfortable putting up $1,000 in JV prizes, do not put it up. It's that simple. If you're looking at your overall launch, you say, okay, I'm going to make $1,000 profit and I don't want to give away $1,000 in JV prizes, don't do it. The prizes will not make or break the launch, and I've seen this. Even if you put up no minimums, it's not going to make or break the launch. I shared it in the group, and I think it's, the more I've thought about this, I think it is relevant. Decide what you want to give away as prizes, and 10% of your expected launch revenue is a good number. You can cover yourself with minimum sales and speed contests. Now, if your launch only makes 100 sales and none of it, say, first to 10 sales and first to 25 sales is made. Let me see, 40. No, if your launch makes, if the minimum sales of 40 is met for first place, your launch is always going to do more than 100 sales, so you're going to be covered. And for example, if your launch only does 100 sales and the person in first only makes 50 in sales, you don't have to obviously pay the $300 prize money. I prefer to pay a percentage, and that works. Again, you got to realize, $300, if you're just starting off and it's a small launch and you haven't got a massive amount of JV support on board, it's good, and build from there. Majority of my launches, I start off, I put up, let's say, $500 or $600 in prize money of first, second, third, and then I would just do the rest in speed bonuses, which means if a guy makes 100 sales, I would pay him $1,000 in bonuses, but if he doesn't make them sales, I don't have to pay out. So yes, I have seen, I've seen marketers out of pocket being under pressure, saying don't put up minimum sales and they'll lose money. If you're experienced, I know there is just actually 2 or 3 guys in our group that are very, very experienced, and it's not their first launch, and they've got lots of confidence in their affiliates, they've lots of confidence in their funnels. Of course, do it, maximize your launch, but you don't have to. Yeah, obviously not being able to pay JV prizes directly at the launch day is the worst thing you want. Putting up so many for prizes and not being able to pay out the prizes, that's pretty bad for long-term business. So my strategy, and affiliates really appreciate it, is actually pay, if the contest ends on the 12th, I would pay prizes on the 13th, the very next day, the first thing I wake up in the morning. So, okay guys, say to qualify for first prize. Okay, there's a question. Can I say to qualify for first prize of $1,000, you need a minimum of 100 sales? Yes, you can do that. If your product looks good, make it look that they are going to get 100 sales. Right, what way am I trying to put that? There's a lot of products out there that you will find it very difficult for 2 or 3 affiliates to make over 100 sales. An affiliate will look at that as well and say, I might only be able to make 60 sales with this product, and I'm not going to get the cash prize, which brings me back to pay a percentage of that. So you can say, if the 100 sales are not met, I'm willing to pay, if you make 50 sales, I'll give you a $500 bonus. And that works, and it's more affiliate friendly, I think. Any other questions, guys? Okay, I'm just going to read through. There was a few. Can you automate it? Well, you can automate a JVZoo contest within JV settings, but obviously contacting affiliates and all this, you can't automate it, and it's semi-automated in that sense. The Excel sheet you cannot automate, but 3 days ago JVZoo released a new API feature, so the reports and there are going to get a lot better. Gotcha. Okay, guys, how to build your JV list and keep affiliates promoting. People have issues. As I said, everything before was nothing got to do with email marketing or Facebook ads. It was using IM Launcher, using Facebook groups, Facebook personal messages, JV Notify Pro, Warrior Forum, and Skype to get people to your JV page. Some will opt in, some will not. You retarget these with Facebook ads. The more they see your Facebook ads, they're going to be reminded of your launch, and then you you obviously send them emails back to the JV page of going about the launch. This is the process for building your retargeting list and building your JV list. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go on to a high quality JV page. We kind of went over it in the setup, in the funnel setup, but I'm just going to kind of go through it again. I'm going to show you some examples. The header image for the JV page, again, the exact same as the header image for the sales page or the membership site area. You can just add some text if you want. Very, very simple. A JV video. Here's just one example here. It's a very good video. It's actually a product overview, very well explained the product. There's a logo here in the top corner. Excellent looking JV page. You will notice a lot of these, we're always using the same style. An opt-in box is very, very important. It doesn't have to be the first thing they're seeing. This is one example. You can see it here. It's in a pop-up. Affiliate link details. Where can I get my affiliate link? And this is actually very annoying. If you come along to a JV page and you're saying, where do I get my link? It should be up on the top and it should be in the menu as well. So you can see it here, get your affiliate link without making them opt in for it. Next is the product details. Like pretty much everything that I was including in my message at first contacted a JV partner, but just explained in more detail. Details about the front-end product, details about the OTOs, details about the upsells or any downsells. And you can see I've done it here as well. Explained the OTOs. Now in this case I've used conversion screenshots, but it's definitely not required. And let's go on to the last points. Commission details. I have it up top straight away, 100% commission, 50%, 50%, 50%. Affiliates want to know what they're getting. Leaving it out is very bad, not having it correct is very bad. So just put in all the details. Next is a link to the sales page. It is optional. Generally, I would send a link to the sales page preview in a personal message to the JVs when I'm contacting them. Some people, and it's a very good idea as well, is included sales page preview. Yeah. In some cases, I've actually have it in the menu. Okay, next is affiliate contest details. Now I'm just gonna. You can direct people directly to JVZoo and let them look at the contest details there. I actually installed a plugin. It was Omar Martin's plugin. I think he's releasing a new one this year. But basically, I had a live leaderboard on my site, and I did notice this increased affiliates' interest because there was a long leaderboard. The other way, again, is just, I would have it here in this launch, just directs straight to JVZoo. Definitely help. Okay, and again, very important, I've got two examples here of where I've used more than the average affiliate tools. You can see IM VIP training. I've got pre-launch swipes, email swipes, blog reviews, banner ads, PPC, pay-per-click, form links, signature links, and download PLR products is the same, banner swipes, signatures, blog reviews. If you're doing evergreen products, definitely add them because it's going to help affiliates promote, especially with it. Obviously, if they do a blog review, they can paste it on their blog. Okay, just a question there. How long do people promote after launch? In general, you get the most traffic in the first 3 to 4 days, and then affiliates, they tend to move on to another launch. So if you want to increase that, it all comes down to the contest. If affiliates have something to fight for, they will mail more. But yeah, in general, it's 3 or 4 days that affiliates will promote heavy for, unless obviously they put it in a follow-up email or they have a banner on their site. Another question there. How do you make a full copy of your sales page? There is actually no way to make a full copy of your sales page. Sorry. It's very easy. You're using Optimized Press, Adrian, so all you do is click a clone page. Does that answer that question? Actually, I can show you how to clone a page here if you want. Yes, yeah, you can save the page as well. Pages and clone. Okay, guys. People are going to ask the email schedule for JV partners and affiliates. In general, 3 weeks before launch, I will start mailing my JVs. If I have a big launch coming up, letting them know. There's a thunderstorm outside, guys, so I do apologise if you can hear it. 2 weeks before launch, I'm mailing them again. 7 days, 3 days, 1 day, just consistently letting them know about your launch. 6 hours before launch, tell them to get their mails in queue. 1 hour below, once live, mail the JVs. 3 hours after launch. And this is a very important part, 3 hours after launch, because a lot of JVs are waiting for that update to say, how is it converting? So, it's converting, we're live, there's no issues, customers are loving the product, mail. So that's definitely an important email. Leaderboards, how do you keep them promoting? And a common mistake I see, guys, they come out and they might or might not even mail a leaderboard, they just do all this work. And then after, a day and a half, 2 days, the launch more or less comes to a standstill. And there's a lot got to do with the follow-up emails. Day 1 leaderboard, day 2 leaderboard, day 3 leaderboard, provide a new email swipe. New contest. This worked very well for me. It's kind of how I got affiliates to mail for a full 7 or 8 days rather than just 4 days. You add a new affiliate contest after 4 days, usually a weekend contest or a midweek contest, whatever works, and continue going with that. You have another reason to actually keep mailing them every day with new contest leaderboard. And last 48 hours, last 24 hours, just keep pushing the affiliates. What did you say in your scheduled emails to the affiliates? Just launch updates about the easiest way to put it is leaderboard updates, the conversions, how everything is converting, providing a new email swipes. If you made any changes to the funnel and conversions increase, that'll definitely help. I'm actually just going to check something, guys, and this will definitely help you. I'm looking for, one sec. Basically, I'll be able to share all my mails that I sent out on JVZoo. 1 second. And I'll give you some really good examples. Okay, this is one here. If you go to this, you can find it on any of my JV emails or anything I face in this Facebook group. All I'm doing is sending people to my archive in Aweber, and here you can see all the JV emails I sent in 2013, all the emails I sent in 2014 and 2015. So again, you can copy the ideas. Let's see, what was a busy month? December. Just some of them I would share, majority of them I share, some I don't. So we're going live. This is a monster. Launch updates, leaderboard, new contest plus bounty. All these will continue to get, you can see screenshot stats. Everything is running smooth as expected with the conversions we're seeing. Next one, leaderboard update, new contest, and a new swipe. So this is, this is probably your kind of your perfect JV email. Updates, leaderboard, new contest, and new promo tools all in the email, and obviously links to us as well. I'll share that in the group with you guys, and if you want to, just let us know in Facebook. So guys, have you any questions? I'm just going to explain a few more things while I'm waiting to see if there's any questions, but I want to mention one thing, especially for those who are new, that are just in the live group coaching this time around. Inside the members area, we did JV Attraction, obviously, in 2014, and I did cover what I did. I made this script completely different. I completely rewrote it and included a lot of new material as well. But if you're unsure of anything, there's a PDF check sheet as well, which covers a few different ideas for JV Attraction. Obviously, every single webinar we do, we're looking to improve it. But I just did want to mention that it is all in there. We're just going to go through and look. I will have the replay up here very soon as well. But you have the homework. We'll just open it up in the PDF. Open it up this way. Okay, list your affiliates. Pick off 10 affiliates and then increase that list from 20 to 40. Realistically, we've seen how easy it is to pick up 40 affiliates. From doing that, my recommendation, guys, is pick up a list of at least 100 affiliates and knock that list down to 40 people who are contactable, and then concentrate your efforts on them down to, let's say, 20 people who are going to be there for you on launch day and promote for you. Obviously, add your launches to all the launch calendars, get people on board. I recommend prepare your follow-up emails as well, just kind of so you can fill in the blanks. Launch week is very, very busy. So that definitely helps. We have the webinar resources here. If you click that link, guys, you'll be able to join all the Facebook groups within JV Group, that search term. I am Launcher, JV Notify Pro, and this link here will take you directly to Google. Excellent. Okay, guys, what did everyone think of the webinar this week? Just trying to get some feedback on how we can improve the next few ones, and obviously make sure you guys are happy. We had a nice few showing up today. I've realised that actually Saturday is much better than Monday. Excellent. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Excellent. Guys, very, very important. Everyone's in our group coaching on Facebook. If you're not active in there, but just definitely try and keep up with what's going on. Today I just did 4 videos. Well, actually, I made that video. Video 1 was done yesterday. Video 2 was done last night. That was done at 5 a.m. this morning, and that was done, let's say, an hour before the webinar. My results are I'm trying to prove a point and cover what some people are struggling to get Facebook ads. It's definitely working. I'm getting subscribers, leads, and sales every single day, up to 25 to 50 subscribers. It's my goal for this campaign in a completely new niche that I've never involved in before. So it is very, very possible. This is part 4. I'm probably going to do 6-7 videos about this and actually do a complete overview at the end. So look out for that. If you have any questions about Facebook ads, this webinar, anything got to do with product launch or anything, guys, just use the Facebook group. There's a lot of smart people in there, and obviously I'll reply to every single message myself as well. Um, okay, there's a question there. How do you start the connection with the JBs on the leaderboard? What is better to be said? Sometimes saying nothing is better. Now, that's my approach, because I've seen it in the groups where people come along and, you know, the last thing you want to do is say hello and pitch your product. The other thing you wouldn't want to do is probably say hello and have absolutely no point of the conversation whatsoever. Hey, how's it going? Good, and you? Grant. And they might say, is there any reason you contacted me? And then you're like, oh, what do I say now? Do I pitch? And this has come up. It's kind of an interesting conversation because, again, everyone is different and everyone's going to have different reactions. But no, you know, the top affiliates up there are hit up every day by 20 different people or whatever. So my personal approach is add people as a friend. And I'll just go back to this slide which kind of covered that. Yeah, add people as a friend and, you know, be friendly in the groups so people notice you. The best person, you're always, if you're a person in demand and people are looking for you, you really don't have to worry about your business. If you're going out there looking as a needy person, that's when people spot that and they notice it. So again, I just like their posts, I comment on a post on Facebook, then people kind of reach out to me. Or, you know, you've liked a few comments and you've commented on a post, a week later you've got a launch coming up, you can drop them a message saying, hey, how's it going, blah, blah, blah. Try and kind of make a connection, something that you can connect on, and then pitch your launch. Once you have the connection made, you can just come along and just be straight out, less small talk, straight to the point. If you do it straight off from the start, it still comes back to the thing, who are you? Does that answer that question? Does that help in any way? Excellent, excellent. Okay, guys, thanks to everyone for showing up this evening, and definitely we look forward to covering a brand new topic next week, and I'll catch up with everyone in the Facebook group.